but she's the president of the Darfur Women's Network. Please inform us about that.
Thank you so much. Good afternoon. My name is Mastora, and it is difficult for some people in United States to pronounce Bakhit, as it is difficult for us to pronounce some letters, English letters. I'm from Darfur, originally from Darfur. I'm the president and founder of Darfur Women Network Organization. And I'm glad to be among those wonderful people, different ethnic groups, and to share some stories, and also to find out all of us we have a common ground. Also, I want to tell you that this is my cousin. She came from Darfur 10 days ago. And her village was burned down to the ground. And she forced by government of Sudan, military, and also by our friend and other part of social culture and friend in the community. They work with the government together and force them to be displaced. So after that, she learned that she has a daughter called Bahja. She doesn't see her for 8 years, and she couldn't hear even her voice. And she learned that her daughter is placed in foster care, and she came here to solve another problem. Please welcome her. But ممكن تجيبني أجيب هنا بس أجيب هنا. This is she's there, and she came here because like us in Darfur, now we have a problem of genocide in Darfur. In Darfur, we are two kinds of groups, Arabic group and African group, and we are living together as a social community before. And Darfur is wealth with its national resources, oil, and many kinds of resources in Darfur. So it left behind without any development. Our men became main power for military for Sudan and cheap labors. We don't have health care. We don't have any opportunity of education. So for a long time, when people of Darfur start to say to the government, we need development, we need to share, we share our wealth together, we need to share the power, then the government of Sudan responds differently. It starts to collaborate with China, because China is in Sudan now investing in our oil. And also, the government of Sudan collaborate with the Arabic people, support them. And each of the government of Sudan, China, and the Arabic people, they have their role. China invests in our oil, provides Sudanese government with money, with weapons, technical assistance, and even supports the government of Sudan and defends its interest in Security Council in UN, because of it is a permanent membership there. The role of the Arabic people because they know the geographical area and the people who live with them together, to force those people and get to those people whenever they are, to get them to kill them or force them to leave their land for China and Sudanese government to invest for our oil. The government of Sudan role is to provide money, weapon, and training to Arabic people, and even the air force coverage when they attack innocent people in the villages. And this is our story for a very long time. They force our people to kill them, and even women, they rape them, oppress them, force them to be displaced and leave their villages, or to cross the border to Chad to be refugees. Now we have more than 4,000 villages were burned down to the ground. So most of us came to the United States of America because we hear about America, and it is a free country, and we can come and we find some people to help us, to try to help our people in Darfur. So first we start to advocate for Darfur, to try to help, to find to force or pressure the international community since Bush administration, but there is no any solution. The international community is weak, and they don't have maybe interest in Darfur. We couldn't do anything, and that is genocide is going on until now. Then we start a new administration, Obama's administration. Really, we were very happy about, and we like him to come to as a president. So we support him a lot. And he has a strong promise, and his Vice President Biden, to solve the problem in Darfur. But really now we're disappointed. They are not serious to keep their promise. And we don't know, but we have to work very hard, and we need you to support us to find a way to solve the problem in Darfur. The other way, we thought about development, how we can try to make a development, help that people in Darfur. So because of that, we formed the organization called Darfur Women Peace and Development Network. And we try to work on that. Even though we are in Darfur, we don't have a culture of NGOs, but we need the collaboration with American people to help us to solve that problem. In other way, I came here to the United States with many other people from Darfur. They are living in Fort Wayne. Culture is different, yeah. But when this problem is happened, there is common ground always between people. And if we get together, learn the story from each other, and we support each other, that is, I think that, or I believe it is a strong way people can help each other in different way. And now I'm glad you are openly talk about culture, ethnic group, differences, some stories, how, and I'm quite sure if you keep to do this, you will come to the negotiation table, and people can put everything on their paper on the table clearly, and they discuss where is the oppression, what is the problem, what is the need, and people can get what they want, and they can live peacefully together. And really, this is what also we need in Darfur, but we don't have this freedom. We don't have this knowledge that people can get together, or different ethnic group, or if there is people have differences to come together. We didn't reach this point yet, but we will work very hard to reach it. And really, I'm very glad to be here in Fort Wayne. And all of you, I said this clearly, please, if there is anything to let people come together, we need to be, we need to be an effective people in the community. And we are more than open our heart for anything we can do, or anything people can get to us, get together with us, and they can help in any way. And really thank you a lot, and I'm very glad to be among those guys.
You know, you said a few things there. Would you have her come up here? I'm going to ask her a couple of questions. No, would you ask her to come on?
حاجة تعالي.
Because, you know, you read so much, you know, on the internet, you know, it's very easy to follow the story as to what's going on in Darfur, but you don't ever have a chance to really ask anybody who's just left there. You know, what I want to ask her is while the villages have been destroyed, has she ever had to run for, you know, did she ever experience danger on a first-hand basis where she brother escaped?
انت يعني جريتوا ولا عندك اي هنا ولا عملتوا كيف لحد ما طلعتوا من القريه؟ لا بتحرقوها انتوا وين؟ بتحرقوها انتوا جوا وانسحبتوا منها جريتوا لميتوا كيف لميتوا بسرتكم وجريتوا يعني ولا اي زول بيجوا القريه؟ Yeah, she said that when the village was burned, she was in the village with other people. Suddenly they attacked that village, and when they entered when the villages start to burn down, everyone is run away from the village just to be survive.